Hello everybody, this is Jake Bronner here from ChasingCinema.com. Today I'm going to be talking about the second Pixel trailers that dropped today, which leads me to an interesting topic, and that is Adam Sandler. Now before I get into this movie and this trailer, if you've not seen the one that I'm about to talk about, please do yourself a favor, go to ChasingCinema.com, hit that news button, you'll be able to find this video, scroll down, you'll be able to find the Pixel 2 trailer in question. Now, Adam Sandler is somebody that I think has really kind of upset people in recent times. Not upset as in anger, but upset as in disappoint, because I think like many people, a lot of us fell in love with the Adam Sandler from the 90s, a person who made films like Billy Madison, which I wasn't absolutely crazy about, but Happy Gilmore, which is great, Waterboy, Big Daddy, obviously it's probably my favorite one that he's done, Wedding Singer, and as we eventually come closer to modern times, his work has gotten kind of, well, all right, the 90s Adam Sandler was lowbrow, a little bit lowbrow. He was funny, he was different, but yet his movies had heart, but there was always a few of those kind of offbeat ones, like Little Nicky, but that's regardless. The more we've learned to kind of understand Adam Sandler and get to know Adam Sandler, he did some really great movies like Click, 50 First Dates, but it just seems as of recent pictures, his movies are bad, really bad, and I think a lot of people have kind of let off of being an Adam Sandler fan with movies like Hotel Transylvania, That's My Boy, Grown Ups 1 and 2, which were awful. I mean, those movies are just bad, amongst many others. So I don't think Adam Sandler has the audience that he once held, and so I think that a lot of people are going into this movie, Pixels, very hesitant, because though it looks like a fun subject and though he looks like he's with his buddy Kevin James, it kind of is like, oh, it's Adam Sandler though, which probably means there's a lot of silly stuff and stuff that doesn't really kind of really have the heart that these movies once had. Adam Sandler in this movie plays the Pac-Man world champ, and he's joined by the Master of Centipede, who's played by Josh Gad, and the King of Donkey Kong, which is played by Peter Dinklage, who has gotten a lot of fan reaction and fan love as of late, especially probably because of his roles in Game of Thrones. Well, probably not just that, because I don't even know if he's on Game of Thrones anymore. I don't watch it, don't know. But people obviously are fans of Peter Dinklage. And this trailer just kind of really shows us that it's more of a combined story that tells a story basically that we sent out a satellite that had a bunch of our culture from the 80s into the space, and aliens have discovered that and sent video game creations down to kill the world. Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Centipede. I'm sure there's a lot more in there, but we kind of see this giant Pac-Man destroying the streets, which is seen in the trailer of the first Pixels, just eating the streets, but we're realizing that the government has kind of went on to grab the best of those kids, like for instance the Pac-Man world champ. We have to go find him, so it's kind of be like the government tracking down the best of the best. Peter Dinklage is in jail, and they're gonna obviously have to let him go if they take him out. You could just kind of tell that's the already direction they want to go. Kevin James, I'm not sure what exactly his role is just yet, but there's, they talk about creating ghosts to fight Pac-Man, so there's a bunch of different cars that have all the colors of the ghosts, There's a scene when Adam Sandler is shooting Centipede, and he said there's a pattern to do this in, and all this stuff. So you're kind of just getting that whole novelty of video games, which we've already kind of seen in a Disney movie called Wreck-It Ralph, which to me is like, well, Wreck-It Ralph did it really, really well. We had a lot of characters that we knew growing up and love in that movie. But this is kind of really focusing on those classic 3 or 4 games. Though we've seen appearances by a few other characters in the trailer, which you'll just have to check out again, ChasingCinema.com, hit that news button, find this video, and right below you'll find the Pixels 2 trailer. From what I've seen, this movie is something that could go either really great or really bad. And I think that it'll be fun to see these video games creatures kind of created and see how they're going to affect the world and how they're going to stop them. But I know the fact that this kind of cast, and I'm a fan of Josh Gad, I'm a fan of Kevin James, Dinklage, that it's just not going to really strive to be anything special. It's not going to be very memorable. But again, I'm hoping I'm thinking too soon. I hope I'm just being hazardous, because I want every movie to be good that I see, and this is something that I do want to see succeed. However, I just don't know how seriously it's going to take itself, but I think it looks like a very fun time at the theater. Again, if you don't see the trailer that I'm talking about, make sure to go to chasingcinema.com, hit that news button, find this video, and right below it, you'll be able to find the Pixels 2 trailer. Overall, I'm iffy about this movie. The trailer does look a lot of fun, though, but I know it's what's actually in the movie, filled in between all the cool action sequences, that I'm worried about. Let me know what you think about Pixels down here in the comment section below, or Adam Sandler in general, because I'd love to have that conversation. If you want to make this conversation more intimate, actually, you could follow me and Chasing Cinema's social media sites down here in the description box. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff is available. Show your support by liking and favoriting this video, but most importantly, above all, please hit that subscribe button, because each day we are constantly updating this YouTube channel with movie news, casting details, trailer reviews, DVD, Blu-ray releases, giveaways, all that fun stuff. For instance, today I talked about the Maze Runner, the Scorch Trials trailer. I talked about, what else did we talk about today? Jack Reacher 2 getting a new director. We talked about the new releases on DVD and Blu-ray and much more. So please hit that subscribe button. Yesterday, I talked about a major news with Jared Leto and Margot Robbie's on set of Suicide Squad video and photos getting leaked. So go watch that video right now. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jacob Toronto. Please continue chasing cinema.